Hey everyone, Todd from Roadrunner Sports. Today we're doing the shoe review on the ASICS 2010, and the 2010 is the latest in the line of shoes that I used to run in a lot, going back to the old 2020 series a long time ago. Really used to enjoy this line of shoes and a lot of shoes in the ASICS line, and this one to me is a throwback. A lot of what I felt in this shoe took me back to some of the old ASICS shoes that I used to really love. So yeah, we'll jump right in and talk about the 2010. So first of all, let's talk about some stats. This one's coming in right at 9.9 ounces. This is a stability mid-level cushion shoe, 8mm, heel to forefoot drop, and price point at $129.95. Now, I haven't had an ASICS shoe that I've run in that I've really liked in probably 5 or 6 years. I've had some that I thought were okay, but this one I have really enjoyed thus far. It's probably my favorite ASICS shoe that I've had on, like I said, in the last 5 or 6 years. And there's a couple reasons for that. A couple things I think they've done to take some stuff out of the shoe, and some new features that I enjoyed. So first, let's talk about fit of shoe. So you slip your foot in, a couple things stood out. Number one, very nice locked in heel. Some extra padding here in the heel is very comfortable. So put your foot in, very comfortable shoe. The second thing I noticed, the fit in the forefoot, nice wide, roomy forefoot. They use this engineered knit upper, and I like the feel of it. I know weird hot spots or overlays that rub my foot the wrong way, which, you know, I sometimes have issues in shoes. So from that standpoint, I enjoyed it. I thought the fit was really good. Second thing, outsole of the shoe. So maybe I wouldn't call it my favorite thing of the shoe, but the thing that stood out the most to me was in a lot of recent ASICS shoes, they've had this like trustic plate through the on the outsole of the shoe, kind of through the midfoot here, and there's been multiple versions of shoes that have hurt my feet, where I absolutely noticed it. It was too stiff on my foot, and it really made me dislike a lot of the former shoes. That's gone here, and that definitely was a huge plus for me. It's meant that I could run in the shoe. You know, I've run it as often as every other day, sometimes once or twice a week. I've been running in it for about 6 or 7 weeks now. I don't know how many miles I have on it. I'd guess 60-ish, but no issues with my feet hurting at all, which again, for this line, this ASICS shoe was great, stood out big time. In the midfoot, a couple things that stood out to me. I mean, obviously, in the midsole of the shoe, traditional ASICS gel here in the heel. It felt nice and soft, especially upon impact. And then on the medial side of the shoe, this is a stability shoe, so, you know, slowing down that rate of pronation. A lot of past shoes, you know, they've gone with that traditional medial post. This one did not. They use this light truss on the medial side of the shoe to slow pronation, and so it doesn't feel overly stiff. I mean, you can feel there's a little bit of a harder, more dense piece here, but not overbearing like maybe some other shoes have been in the past. So definitely like that as well, because I'm kind of on that verge. Can run stability, can run neutral, and this one was not overly stable, which I enjoyed. Overall for me, I give this one very high marks. I think if you are someone that maybe hasn't run an ASICS in the last, again, 4 or 5 years, or you've noticed that you don't like ASICS shoes over the past few years as much as you used to, or really like the stuff going back to, you know, the late 2000s, 2010 time frame, I think you need to go back and give this one a shot, because to me, this was a throwback. It took me back to some of those old shoes I used to love, and I think a lot of other people are going to really like them as well. So again, this is the ASICS 2010, and don't forget, if you're VIP, you get 90 days to test run your shoes. If this doesn't work for you, bring it back. We'll get you something else that does. And also, if you're VIP shopping online, you get free shipping as well. So again, ASICS 2010. This is Todd from Roadrunner Sports, and we'll see you on the road.